Witam w kolejnym odcinku Sherlocka. Jesteśmy na nowej stacji. O kurde, jaka fajna dorożka w ogóle. No ta dorożka w tamtych czasach w ogóle zamiast samochodu były te dorożki. Konie były wtedy bardzo jeszcze popularne. No wtedy aut w ogóle nie było, chociaż nie, 1890 któryś to już auta były, ale rzadko spotykane. I co tu mamy na tej stacji? A nie, to jest chyba poczekalnia i przechowywalnia bagaży w jednym. Sprawdźmy, czy coś tutaj się rzuci w oczy. Nie. Tu nic. Tu jakieś skrzynki. Ale też nic nie ma. Ale widać, że odbicie jest... nie pamiętam, jak się nazywa ta metoda odbicia. Ale te odbicie, nie lubię tych odbić. Jeszcze w takiej grze jak Sherlock Holmes to może być, ale jak w strzelankach. Chodzi mi o to, że jak obniżę... Jak idę, to tak jakby uciekają te odbicia.
Locked.
Tutaj jest zamknięte, a tutaj też jest... O. Rozstaw osi drezyny.
Car wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere.
O, czyli będziemy mieć zagadkę.
Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon.
Użyli drezyny.
So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights, and heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
Oh, but... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
No właśnie, to użyli drezyny, żeby...
A fishing advertisement.
Mamy nowe jakieś te... Duże zainteresowanie... Czekaj, odznacz. Części drezyny. Żadnych... Chilijczycy zostali w pociągu. To tak, ale tu mamy nowe. Tak, trzeba odbudować ją i zobaczyć, czy może imitować pociąg. Dobra.
This Robinson fellow seems suspicious to me. This bin is full of empty bottles.
Tak, pełny pustych butelek. Tu jest to waiting hall. To my musimy iść.
Locked.
No dobra, a dobra. Możemy najpierw tą drezynę spróbować odbudować.
I should use the appropriate...
Koła, tak?
I should use the appropriate...
Drewniana podstawa.
I should use... I should...
Dobra, co tu jeszcze mamy do...
I should use the appropriate...
Obróć, tu o. Łącznik hamulcowy.
I should use...
Brakuje mi tu reflektorów, ale...
I should use...
Tu się nie mogę poruszać po tym.
I should use...
Dobra. Myślałem, że tam reflektory będzie.
So, now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson, I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam whistle. We need to attach a head...
Dobra, musimy zamontować reflektor. I gwizdek.
I need something long for the headlight to be attached. I need something...
Potrzebuję czegoś długiego, żeby zamontować reflektor. Długi pręt. Dobra.
The long pole is now attached. It will allow us to connect the headlight. The headlight is attached. The steam whistle is now connected.
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
It is elementary, my dear Watson. We shall need a fire extinguisher.
Dowody w postaci tego. I jest i gaśnica.
The fire extinguisher. Now let us see what we have here. First of all, let us pump the pressure inside the extinguisher. The steam whistle is ready to be used. Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
At any rate, we now need to find where the real train might be hidden.
No właśnie, tak pomyślałem
I
sobie.
suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
O, tu jest ten gościu, dobra.
A telegraph.
To jest ten telegraf. tego telegrafu też pewnie nie nadano żadnej wiadomości. Tak naprawdę tamten, jak podeszedł, to podłożył tą notkę i napisał ją. Dobra, musimy pogadać z tym
How could he
kierowcą
fall
stacji.
asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please,
Huh?
sir.
What?
Ktoś go
The
upił.
18 hours 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
Czerwony nos i oczy. Czyste ubrania. Żyłka do wędki. Lubi łowić. Piersiówka. Lubi sobie wypić. Żonaty.
Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
The
Dziwna
station
wiadomość.
master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely
Był nawalony.
comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
Było późno, jestem zmęczony, wykonywałem swoją pracę i po co tak się czepię? Kurde, wybierz prawidłową odpowiedź. Pomyliłem
The
się.
station master Bertram from Bridlington showed...
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my
Dobra,
work.
no dobra, dobra.
So what? There's no need to be so petty.
Trunek.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
Ah, will I ever get any peace?
Kurde, popełniłem jeden błąd. No nic, dobra.
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
Alfabet Morsa.
Ah, will I ever get any peace?
Dobra. Wychodzimy, idziemy do tego archiwum przy naszej taksówce. Wozi ze sobą archiwum.
Now we have two maps. We must combine them properly.
No czemu mi się to przesuwa? No przecież jak...
Here it is. There is a side branch to the railway. Its first switch is located between Bridlington and Chesterfield stations. There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham station.
Tak, jeszcze jedna stacja. No to, czyli znaleźliśmy ten rozjazd. Dobra, teraz w każdym razie...
Holmes, look. There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking.
No tu jakiś filmik. Jakiś gościu,
A
który
funny
uciekł.
character. He looks anxious.
And he is not an Englishman. This scent is familiar to me, but in order to recognize it, I must combine my associations into one picture.
Dobra.
A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man? Holmes, you amaze me.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a Ricardo Turrent, a Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an expensive one, too.
Czyli ten wrzucił niedopałek.
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs. Apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans. A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. These ashes and cigar stubs are similar to the one that we found on the floor. Some of the stubs were recently smoked. There are others that appear fairly old.
That means that the fellow spent several days here. Judging by his clothes, he's hardly a traveller or a tramp.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man who smoked the Ricardo brand of Mexican cigar spent several long days at Doncaster Station.
Tak, to będzie jego wspólnik.
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs.
Podtopiony teren. Dobra, zobaczmy tutaj.
Newspaper articles on horse racing. Hurdle, steeplechase and flat racing. He is a true enthusiast, Holmes.
Kupon zakładowy.
Betting slips for horse racing. Betting. Bet.
Czyli jakiś entuzjasta wyścigów
A
konnych.
telegraph.
Znowu do tego stołu biurowego mnie wraca. Ale na razie tutaj...
Newspaper.
The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice. This man had probably used all his savings.
Aha, czyli trzeba było obejrzeć. Dobra, i gdzie nam uciekł ten gościu? Gdzie nam uciekł ten gościu?
This postbag belongs to the station master.
Tu jeszcze mam jakąś torbę. Żebyś tym razem mi zaufał, po prostu będę miał wystarczająco dużo pieniędzy, żeby spłacić kredyt za dom. To kwestia dni, możesz mieszkać tam beze mnie, skoro tego właśnie chcesz. Wiedz, że wciąż mi na tobie zależy i mam nadzieję, że pewnego dnia mi wybaczysz wszelkie krzywdy, jakich wyrządziłem ci w ostatnich latach. Twój na zawsze Edward. Czyli jest zamieszany ten gościu. Zawiadowca stacji tej jest zamieszany w to. Możliwe, że wpuścili pociąg w... Możliwe, że wpuścili w pociąg...
This postbag belongs to...
Jeszcze tu jest drugi list.
The station master appears to have found himself in some financial trouble.
Spłacę dług z podważeniem Edwardów. Tak, ma problemy finansowe, no i
Railway postbags.
zdecydował się im pomóc. No bez takiego... Bez takiego pomocnika, który bezpośrednio zawiaduje stacją, ciężko byłoby...
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but there's not much that I can tell you about last night.
No, kłamie i to strasznie. Melancholijny wyraz twarzy. Brakujący zegarek. Może zastawia. Brakujący guzik. Ślad po obrączce. Zastawia rzeczy.
There was a gentleman of Mexican origin, I believe, in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
What? A Mexican? Here in the back of beyond? Are you quite sure about that?
No są wspólnikami, ten Meksykanin też.
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction, but it was not to be.
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely, for a station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
No tak, oczywiście, że to twoje prywatne życie.
Did any passengers leave or board the train last night?
No. I saw no one as usual. I reported the train's passage by telegraph. Just the same as all the other nights.
It appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Quite so. But it is strange, because according to my map, there should be a quarry here, and behind that, the lake.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
And where did you work before that?
I was working in Nottingham. But I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
Goodbye, sir. It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake.
No tak. Tak, to raczej będzie to. No ale jeszcze sobie to zaraz tak przeanalizujemy. Czekaj, mapa. My jesteśmy w Doncaster, tak? Kurde! Nie chciałem tutaj jechać. Dobra, w każdym razie tutaj będzie zapis tego odcinka. Bo jeszcze widzę, jeden odcinek spokojnie wyjdzie, żeby nie był za długi ten. Tutaj zapis tego odcinka.